Good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I gotta go to work, y'all. I gotta go to work. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. That was dry, huh? Mm, I'm still not feeling my best, but I gotta get out here and get these dollars. I'm gonna have to use that wax machine. I should have did it last night. That's what I should have did. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. We gonna talk about what was going on last night, y'all. While I do something to this face. Hey, this Beach. How you doing, boo? Good morning, newbie. Good morning, Cheryl. I don't know if you're still here, Cheryl. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm on my Instagram live also. So if y'all see me like looking back and forth, but my mirror is actually behind Instagram. So anyway, hey Shani, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How everybody feeling this morning? What's going on? It was a bunch of bullshit going on last night. Yesterday was kind of crazy. For it to be a Monday, like people was on it yesterday, okay? Like the lives was popping from morning to night. Really, it seemed like it was a weekend. It didn't even seem like it was during the week. They was on it yesterday. But it seems like what I'm seeing a bunch of people that is trying to like bring up old beefs. Oh yes, drop the babies off at school. My son got a 2 hour delay today, but he drive himself. Y'all, like that is when your kids start driving. Like yesterday, he went and got my bag of ice for me. I didn't even have to leave out the house yesterday because I didn't feel good. I was just in the house. Like I did a little bit of work online, and then I was just pretty much on YouTube. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I really did spend my day on YouTube yesterday. But we all deserve a day. I mean, dang. Like I know, like people will say, "Well, it was just the weekend," but everybody don't chill on the weekend. Some of us work on the weekends. You know, some of us don't have no days off, so we take them where we can get them. Good morning, Min Pam. Hey, Debbie. Good morning. What's going on? Good morning, Philly kid. Hey, Tiffany. What's going on? How you doing? I seen that big boy of yours. He done got so big, Tiff. I get it. I was sluggish yesterday and moving like a snail till I got my car. Yeah, till you got your car, then you was ready to roll everywhere. You was ready to hit the highway, huh? Oh yeah, here. Girl, yes, I sent my kiddos to the store 100 times a day. Yes, when they start driving, it's on. Like, oh hell yeah. But they owe us. They owe us as much riding around and rides as we gave these kids over the years. They gotta repay. They gotta pay back the favor. It's right here. So yeah, they owe us after all of them damn rides we gave. Thank you, Shani. What the hell was that? Mm-mm. Anyway, hey Sabrina, Glory Writer, our kids and their friends. Ooh, we ain't gonna talk about the friends, okay? We are not about to talk about these friends and how they all need rides and
Yeah.
how you, huh?
You got 5.
Oh, yeah. Why you keep giving me your change?
Cause I don't use it. It just sit there. Thank you. Oh. Huh.
Did you want 100? Because I don't know. Or you just want 5?
I don't know. Thank you.
You want some dry safe? Pac-Man downstairs on the couch being lazy as hell. But yeah, them friends, oh my God. Yep. Hey, Dolly Boo. Yes, I am. I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, girl. Oh, uh-oh. No, this is my favorite. Oh my God. The only thing about having like a lot of products is like, you need to use the stuff up, but then like when it's your favorite stuff, you don't want to use it up. Y'all get it? Am I weird for that? Good morning, sensibility. Hey, boo. Yes, please say, y'all, please say my homie official. No. Oh my goodness. Tree Dog then got a hold of official. He don't know no better. Oh, he don't know no better. That's funny because he is new for real. He real new to YouTube, so he have no idea what he getting into himself into. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he better go on and get away from her. Well, he said he already been doxxed, so Tracy, leave official alone, okay? Damn, girl, you already be everywhere, whatever, and then you find a new group of people. That's because it's a man. She done seen a whole bunch of men. She don't get no damn attention. Shani, he's a new YouTuber. He has a channel, and it's just official is the name. Um, matter of fact, I went on his stream yesterday. I jumped on his stream yard. He was having a conversation about side chicks. So I went and jumped on his stream yesterday, and I shared him on my community post. So if you want to check out his channel, he is on my community post. Sensibility, Tracy gonna get Tracy gonna get him soon as he piss her off. She's like, I'm gonna dox you. We gonna know where you work. Now, see, there's different forms of doxing official. All right. Okay. Like, don't think just because somebody said your name, okay, they will try to find your family, your job, your girl, all your kids, all your baby mamas. So you done told them too much. They're gonna try to find all them people. Yeah, he has some good conversations. I told him he needs to start like a series or like some type of segment talking about relationships because that's good. People love talking about relationships, and it's just so many different aspects to relationships. He said he is going to do a show on side niggas instead of like the side chick, the side dude. So I'm interested in that. There's a lot of men who don't mind being a side dude, though. You warned him. Hi, Hazel. Good morning, boo. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but great conversations. Anything talking about relationships and all that kind of stuff, that'll do real well. So he's on his way. He's doing pretty good for him to be new. So just keep rolling with it. Stay true to yourself. And stay the fuck away from Tracy. The fuck? Oh my God. Like, I mean, you know, YouTube is all about collaborations and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, at the same time, hold on, y'all. Because y'all are right. The mirror's right behind y'all. Oh, I'm waxing this shit off today. Yes, boyfriend number 2 was a Billboard hit. Because it's true. For sure, it is. Like, yeah. Men do not mind being number 2. He really don't. He really don't. You know, he might throw you a couple dollars, he can hit you every now and then and go on about his business. Because that's all men want anyway. Like, they want to have sex, okay? They want to get in them draws and they want to do it in as less time as possible. So if you have a woman that she not happy in her situation or whatever it is, you can fill in some gaps that her man ain't doing. And then the men, the less arguing, they don't want to argue, they don't want no strings, they don't want none of that shit. So they like, shit, let him deal with that shit. I got you on this end, and we're gonna keep it moving like that. I mean, and when you explain it like that, it sounds good. Like I had been in a situation before, and like I explained over on Official's channel, I was in a situation. It was cool, for the time. I mean, I'm not into that now, like, I mean, see me as far as having a side dude, like, just the multiple dicks, like, no, the multiple, they pay, hey, they gonna pay that mortgage. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They want to keep you happy and quiet. That's the main thing. They want to keep you quiet. So, I mean, like a man who understands a woman, he understands that the less a woman has to worry about, the less she's going to do this, flap them gums, right? So, a lot of times women are under stress when it has to do with finances. It's either finances, family. That's pretty much it. Other than that, women are pretty much cool. Like if her business is taken care of, and them kids ain't getting on her nerves, then for the most part, she good. Unless she got this man that, is causing her hell. But shit, in that case, that's when she got to make that decision to let his ass go. But, so a man who understands a woman will understand that if he can relieve at least one of those two things, he doing good. He's going to do that. So if he can help her out, relieve the financial strain, he'll do that. If he can get her away from the kids every now and then, or, that time, that's adult time, get her mind away from all of that for a while, then that's what he gonna do. See, the thing about it is, let me just say this about men and women. Neither one of them are real hard to please. Men or women. Like neither one of them are like that want a whole lot. They don't want a whole lot. Like they say, men ain't that hard to please, but neither are women. The problems come into play when people are either in situations that they don't really want to be in. You know, they were cool with it at one point and they no longer cool with it no more. And, you know, she's ready to change the situation, but he's not. You know, so that's when problems come into play. When you're no longer happy, you know, you're looking for change. And when you're in a man's headspace, you know, he will feel like, well, if ain't nothing wrong, why are we changing? You know, if we doing good or shit is cool, like why are we looking to do something different? But you know, like women, they look at like, oh, we've been together this long, you know, oh, it's been 5 years. Oh, what's that? Oh, we've been together 5 years, you know, or we've been together this long, or we've been living together for this amount of time, or whatever. A lot of times women are looking at the time frame. So when that clock starts ticking and the time is going by and you still ain't got no ring or you still in the same situation, that's when a lot of women are like, you know, hold up, what we doing? When men are like, shit, this shit can go like this forever as long as we good and ain't no problem. Shit, what the fuck we changing it for? Hey, Rashawn, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, she said, I'm 5 years. Oh, hell no, I'm out. Shit. You ever heard, girl, it's motherfuckers that 10 years. Oh, we've been together 10 years. You've been together 10 years? 10 years. You just spent 10 years of your life, and this motherfucker still don't know if he want to get married or not. Trust me, a man knows if he wants to marry you. Okay? He knows within that first year. Probably less than that. Sometimes he knows when he meets you. All right? Hey, loving my hair. Yeah, if it ain't no progress, yeah. Because that's the thing. Life is about progression. See, a man don't look at relationships or women like, I tell a man now, like, I want you to want me like you want your money. Okay? You gonna make sure you go out there and get that money every motherfucking day, but you can go a day without talking to me. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, no. You know, you don't want your money to stay the same. You don't want to keep making the same amount of money for 10 years. You know, yeah, some women don't want marriage. All women do not want marriage, okay? There's some who are just fine with whatever. Matter of fact, I know a woman and she's older than me, but I met her some years ago and I met her on Facebook and we were talking about relationships. It was just like a post and, you know, people just commenting or whatever. And she said she does not want marriage. She said, maybe, but as of the time in her life, she do not want marriage. The time that we were having this conversation, she said that she treats, and I loved it because she just says that each man that she was with, it was a good time. They enjoyed each other's company. Some of them she spent years with. Some of them it was very short term. But whatever position he played in her life or whatever time she had with that man at that time, that was it. It ain't no dragging out no situation. She said when she is not happy with a situation or she just feels like it's no longer serving her, boom, she's out. And she don't feel no type of way about it. She don't feel no type of way about, having different relationships, different men, none of that shit. She said they served the purpose for what they served it for. And, if we ain't cool no more or whatever, we separate, we keep it moving. And I loved it. I love that. I still love it because that's how people really should look at situations. A lot of times we look at situations like it's a waste of time or like we spent this many years with the person, and you know, just as a waste. And you don't look at it like that. Look at it as an experience. It was an experience with a person that you knew at that time. And you know, once that experience was over, it was over. You know, like if you switch jobs or careers, or you know, oh, here, hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna let somebody up on my, where's she at? There you go. Hey Shay, good morning. 24 years. Hey. Oh, okay. I thought she wanted to come up, but she didn't want to come up. Good good morning, y'all. 24 years child. No, I need that paper. So if he go if he go on to glory, everything is mine. Ah, it's a girl on YouTube who been with her boyfriend 24 years. Like, no.
We got like a super big one. Like I can fit people on. Like you sit down there.
It's a comforter.
Where?
You can take that gray one.
A used one.
Oh, you mean like a brand new one?
I like washed up.
That burgundy one. That just got. I was just about to change my bed, but you can take it.
Burgundy.
The one with the white stripes.
It's a sheep.
Oh, it's downstairs on the table. I didn't bring it up yet, then. My bad. So, but yeah, so 24 years, somebody got me fucked up. But I mean, if they don't want marriage, see, it's different if you're happy in the situation. Okay, don't get me wrong. All right, like there is really no time clock on it if you're okay with the situation. All right. But yeah, 24 years, like, yeah, I'm gonna need a power of attorney. I'm gonna need something. Like, you gonna have to give me something, you know, and vice versa. Like 24 years. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just not. See, I want marriage. Like, I ain't gonna lie about that. Like, I eventually do want to be a wife. So, and I'm not gonna say want to be because I already am. I'm just not in the relationship yet, but I already carry myself as such. So, I mean, that's one thing too. Like, people have to realize, like, you have to live the way that you want to be seen. You know, like, however you are single, however a person is single, like, that is how they are in a relationship. Like, a lot of times people, they put on like certain masks, you know, and they gonna act a certain way or whatever when you first meet them, but eventually who the person is gonna come out, and that person that comes out is the person that they normally are when they're single. So, you know, somebody is out here like wilding out and everything or whatever. Oh, I'm single, I can do that or whatever. No, no, that just means you got that hoe in you and you just ain't done yet. If you are automatically in a relationship with somebody, that hoe just don't go away. It just gets, you know, it just quiets down or gets hidden for a little bit. But it's definitely still there. And in a certain situation, it'll probably come out in a relationship or not. So, you know, that's why people have to, you know, do that work on themselves. That single time, that time that you're single and you're just doing you and having a good time and making your money and living your life and just doing whatever, that's the time that you should be living your best life, whether if it's enjoying your single time or preparing yourself for the relationship that you want. But it is true that everybody don't want to be married also. But I don't know about that damn 24 years, okay? Because somebody got me fucked up. Hey, Paige. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Like, I mean, some people don't feel like that. Some people feel like, oh, if you're single, like, of course, you're not going to be the same if you're in a relationship. And Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to act the same, but the core person that you are that person still, you know, until you grow out of it or no longer have those urges. But for the most part, if you if you out there, if you easy when you single, then most likely if you in a certain situation, you probably gonna be a little loose then, even if you're in a relationship. Or as soon as you out of relationship again, you just can't wait to, spread eagle again. Oh my God, I don't want to be married. And then he got me next thing. I knew we was planning a wedding, going to food tasting. Oh, that's so sweet. But you know what? That's when they say that you actually do find like your person is when you're not expecting it or you don't even really want it for real. That's what they say. They say like, when you find that person is, pretty much you ain't looking for it. It's somebody that comes around and you just like whatever, y'all be cool or whatever. Next thing you know, y'all cutting the cake together and shit. But that's sweet. That's like the best. Like being in love when love catches you off guard like that. Yeah, that's the best. As far as stories that I read, because that shit ain't never happened to me. It ain't never happened to me. I think my problem is I be looking for that. Hey, pretty Kimmy, babe. I think part of my issue is, as far as if we're gonna talk about me, is that like I believe like in this, like number one, I still believe in love. Like I believe that true love is out there. I believe that there is somebody for everybody. And so I kind of believe in that fairy tale type situation. That's just what I believe in. Like I really believe like there's a person out there, like whoever is meant for you or whoever truly loves you. I just feel like those storybook things things that you see happening in the movies and stuff, I think that shit really happens or it's supposed to happen or it will happen when it's time for it to happen. You can't force no shit. Anything that's forced like that. Hey, Monita. Good morning, love Blake. That's a lie because I ain't been looking for 35 years. But you know what? You haven't been looking for 35 years, but you still are doing work on yourself too. You're still not all the way complete with how your life is either. See, because we got to look at it like that too. Like, there's certain things or there's a certain place in our life that we should be before we go merging lives together. Okay. Like, shit like careers and like basic things like just when you're soul searching, like I think like in your career and your livelihood and like who you are as a person, what makes you happy, all that kind of stuff, different things like that. It doesn't have to be all of it, but there's different things that you are still working on within self. I think that that's what holds it off too. And that could be like a huge reason why I haven't met my person yet, because there are still like core things that I'm working on within myself. Like I'm still working on my credit score, like my livelihood, like I just got so many different things going on, always having my hand in a different pot and not fully completing anything. I mean, so there's like certain things like that because there is a level of effort that you have to put into the relationship also. It's not all on the man or woman or whatever you choose. There is things that we have to do as women too to make that relationship work and to build that foundation. So if we are still building our own foundation, how are we going to truly put in the effort that's needed to do that in our relationship? I'm trying to be like Funky Dineva. He let Michelle know he got time because his money, credit, and home is fine. Period. Period. Oh, we is not gonna talk about Michelle Brown, ma'am. Like, you need to leave that man alone. Like, for real. Like, what do you? I don't know what the fuck she wants. Like, what does she want? Like, you done took you to court. You done won. You know, you done made all the videos you could ever make in life. Like, what in the hell do you want? Like, I don't even get it. I think at this point, she's just trolling. And just anything that his name comes up in, if it got to do with a Funky Dineva, T.S. Madison, anybody like that, I just think that she's just going to jump on it just out of pettiness. That's just what I feel about her, because that's some bullshit, really, for real. It's like, really, honestly, she shouldn't even be putting her mouth on certain shit. You know? I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to set my primer. I need to hurry up because now I am officially late, but it's all good. It is all good. We're going to set this primer because we want this makeup to last today. Ooh, we child. Funky Dineva roast the entire shake out of Michelle ATL. And that's what the fuck she get. Move, Pac-Man. Dang. What are you doing? What you doing, Bubba? You want to say hi? Come on. Say hi. Say hi, Bubba. Okay. Okay. Did you just burp? Go. Go. I love him, but he just be doing a lot. He be doing a lot. Okay. Child, he was on Tasha K last night in Clubhouse. What? I need to watch Funky. I really don't watch him like that. Go. I watch him every now and then. Like, I like when he's talking about, like, you know, life stuff and work, and I mean, just like stuff that got to do with like building yourself or whatever. I like his real life conversations, but outside of that, I don't really watch him like that. So yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, y'all. I mean, as far as relationships go, I just think like you got to be honest with yourself and you got to work on self. You can't just be sitting around waiting on somebody to come in your life and save you and make everything better, because that shit is not going to happen, okay? Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody got shit going on, okay? Nobody gives a fuck about your shit that you got going on. Nobody gives a fuck that you got problems. Nobody cares. Like, you just got to keep on building yourself, and then eventually somebody's going to come in your life and they're going to just notice all the hard work you did on yourself to, you know, just to build yourself up just for them. I do, though. I believe in like fairy tale stuff. I think like when you talk about like love and being with someone, I think if a person truly like feels that way about you, they're not gonna purposely like live their life without you. If they can help it, they will make sure that you are in their life. He apologized to her on Friday. 30 years with mine, my first and last for me, because I would kill him. That is so, like, I love that. And see, that's the thing. Like me, I'm not going to have no 30-year anniversary. I would have to get married like now to have a 30-year anniversary. People don't have that no more. Like, you know, 25-year anniversaries. Like, people barely have a 10-year anniversary. That's why I'm getting the fuck away from here. I'm telling y'all, my son graduate. I am moving because my guy is not here. Okay? If he was, I'd have been met him by now. I'm getting the hell away from here. because all the men that try to like offer me like, but then, you know, like you don't want everything that somebody offers you either. See, that's another thing. Like you will have like you can have 20 people like offering, you know, they'll marry you right now. They will give you the whole life that you want and do everything or whatever, but you just don't want them. And that's where the feelings and the love comes in, you know. So, you know, you just don't take anything just because it's there sitting in your face. But I just feel like me, I just really feel like my person is not here where I live at. They can't be because if they were, then you know something would have been happened by now. So my son, he graduates next year, and I'm out. I better feel undisposable and unreplaceable. Yes, yes. And we got to treat the men like that too. Like men, they want attention and love, and they want to be pampered, and they not hard to take care of. You know, men don't want a whole lot either. You know, I just feel like it's just all about understanding. It's all about understand. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Let me grab my palette. I need a palette. I don't got no eyeshadow. Bubba, what are you doing? Like for real, dude. Y'all, I have not used these eyeshadows in so long. Remember my Milani palettes? Y'all, I found this. I got all my eyeshadows, all my palettes in the drawer. Um, we've been together so long, we look alike. You play too much. You play way too much. You so silly. You are so silly. Man, it's some out here still having babies. Like I'm see, and that's what too. I think like I'm glad like I had my kids the age that I had them. Like I guess it's cool. Like either way, however, like your life works out, you know, is obviously for you. But you know, it would have been nice, like you know, building a life with the guy or whatever, and you know, we got our kids and our family and all of that. But even now, like I think I'm just glad that I had my kids the age that I had them, like the age that they are, the age that I am, and you know, I still can. Now it's like the second half of my life is like all for me, you know. Like of course I'm there for them and whatever they need, I'm there. But at the same time, you know, I can just focus on me and what I love, and you know, when I do when I do have my relationship and stuff like that, it's just us, you know, and we can just go and, you know, live our life and do our thing, you know, without a whole bunch of restrictions or, you know, having to work around stuff. Like the first half of my life, I spent like literally just taking care of everybody else. And so the second half is going to be all about taking care of me and, you know, whoever I'm with. But until I'm with somebody, it's just going to be about taking care of me, you know, because you deserve that. Yeah, my iPad might go dead, so if it does, then I will switch out. Mm. Oh, you know what? Hey, Blank Stare. April Boo, my daughter graduated 2019. I moved to North. You moved to North Carolina. See, that's what I'm looking at. North Carolina or Texas. North Carolina from Baltimore and met my person at 42 years old. See? Blank Stare, see, you my exact age too. Girl, we twins. We are twins. See? I'm moving to North Carolina. I knew my man was there. I knew he was. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Black Swan, how you doing, boo? Yes, you done lived your life too, taking care of everybody else, and this is your time. It is time for you to take care of you and do things for you. Like I even told my daughter that yesterday. Like they're older, they want to decide to have relationships and babies, and do you. I ain't mad at you, and I will be there and help you and love you and all of that. But at the same time, thing about it is, okay, can y'all, we good now? My bad. Hey, Rochelle. I cannot believe Blank Stare just, hey, Big D, how you doing? Blank Stare just said my whole story right there. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you, Blank Stare. That's where my son wants to go to a university or a college in NC or Texas. See, I'm telling you, them are the states. Oh, new. Okay, real quick, y'all. I will be in Atlanta in July. I'll be in Atlanta next month, but I'm also coming in July because my family reunion is going to be in Atlanta. So I'll be in Atlanta twice in the next few months. So I just want to say that because I just found out yesterday. They already got the hotel picked out and everything. And now I ain't saying my person is in Atlanta because no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about meet and greet. And I'm talking about meeting everybody. Hey Cece, how you doing, babe? Oh, hold on 1 second. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Hold on, real quick.
Okay, now my bad. My bad, Auntie. Yes, girl, I think my husband is in Texas. See? Girl, girl. They say they got big things in Texas. You know they say, everything in Texas is bigger. Girl, we going to Texas. We going to Texas because if I had to wait all of this time, I'm gonna need to make up for lost time, okay? No, I'm just playing. ATL is suspect nowadays, no shade. Yeah, it is. Yeah. ATL I think is number one is crowded. Number two, um, yeah, it's suspect. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what you're getting. I think ATL is good for like if you to flourish as far as financially. I think it's a good place to go to kind of like Veronica said, relax. Did I get excited? Oh, go Pac-Man, go. Did I get excited? Not everything. Shoot, I don't know. Demetria is from Texas and she's born and raised, and she says she ain't never ran into no little shit. Ever, ever, ever. I'm getting my multi-state license so I can move and still work. Yes, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. That's what I'm doing for my bail bonds. Like I'm gonna be licensed in multiple states. That like for everything that I got. So real estate, bail bonds, insurance, all of that stuff. It all ties into one another. And I'll be licensed in all of that in multiple states. So that we can get that moolah and we're not tied down to one place. But yeah, so okay, let's get it. Let's hurry up, y'all. We gotta get it. Bob just called, so that means we gotta hurry up. Okay. All right. But yeah, so I'll be in Atlanta in July and in March and July, and then we're gonna figure out some stuff in between. I was looking at Vegas. Now I got a old customer of mine. She said that she would stay at the Luxor. Um, and I just found like they got some good deals on rooms there. I don't know, y'all. I guess I just want to get like the places everybody already been out the way, and then I can broaden my horizons. I need to go like little places or places people have already been and all of that stuff to kind of break me in with the plane rides and stuff because I ain't never been on no plane and I'm scared to freaking death. I don't even know if I'll be able to. I don't know. What do they say? People take like muscle relaxers or something before they get on the plane. She's talking about the big hat. The big hat. You said don't be duped. Honey, born, raised, moved, and went back, and I have been highly disappointed. Oh no. Aw. When I go to Vegas, I stay at MGM New York, New York. That is sweet too. I did see they got some good prices on the rooms, New York, New York. I was like, oh, look at that. It's a hotel that looks just like New York City. Hey official, how you doing, babe? There you go. He right there in the chat, y'all. Beach was in here a little bit ago. She said you done hooked up with Tracy. I said, oh, you know, he knew and he learning his way around. Going where? I'm gonna be in Atlanta. I got a family reunion in Atlanta in July, and then I'm going to Atlanta for a birthday party next month. And then I was looking at Vegas because one of my friends at work, he was talking about Vegas. His birthday is in April. Um, so I was like just looking at rooms and stuff like that, just looking. Thank you, official. Yeah, we got to get it together. We can't be going out the house looking like this. Oh no, 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 no. This is what I do. We just sit over here and talk stuff and do our makeup. Yes, sir. Great conversation. I told them about you having that you might have a little series starting on your channel talking about relationships and men and women's roles in different types of relationships. Yeah, for sure. Because natural stuff is okay, but yeah, like you gotta get yourself. You can't be out here looking crazy. Vegas is fun. See, I never been, but I'm going, damn it. So you said New York, New York. Now a lot of people they stay at the MGM. I think that might be like the favorite. That's probably like the favorite, huh? The MGM. Oh no, April is Aruba, auntie. Get that passport. Ooh, Aruba. Yeah, I actually did. I was on the website for passports. I was just kind of getting the information, and I can get a passport, y'all. I did look it up, so I can get one. And the only thing is they are not processing the applications right now. They're not processing passport applications until like I want to say they said like later on this year or some shit. They're not even processing them right now. So I don't know what the fuck. But I mean, I'm still gonna do it. Beach. Gotta keep the nails done. If ain't nothing else done, my nails is done and my toes is painted and my feet is soft. Okay, like that's another thing that we do over here. We keep each other up on point as far as how to take care of your body properly, how to keep that skin soft and the feet soft and the skin nice and smooth. We don't want no smells. We don't want to get scratched up. We don't want no dryness. We don't want none of that going on over here. We are soft and moist and plump and we smell good. If we're going to keep it, PG. I want to go to Vegas or U.S. Virgin Islands with someone special. That'd be so awesome. The Virgin Islands. Okay, so listen. So this is what we're going to do. Since we're talking about going places, we're going to go through some like all-inclusive resorts. Okay? Some all-inclusive resorts. If you don't know, shout out to Groupon. Okay? You can find all different types. It's not that much to travel. Like a lot of people feel like it's all this money to travel. It really isn't. It really isn't. If you I mean, the money comes into like when you going shopping, spending, going all out like that. But as far as the actual trip itself, it's really not that much, and it's really not that much. So we're going to look at some all-inclusive trips. Just to get some ideas on like how you can travel, how you plan ahead. Like you can plan a trip, especially if you can plan your trip 6 months and even up to a year ahead of time, I'm telling you, you will go on a trip every year because you will see that it doesn't cost that much. It doesn't cost that much. And if you plan it right, you can. You can go on a trip every year. And I'm talking about like out of the country. Like little trips like to different states and stuff like that. I mean, you can do that, you know, all throughout the year. But if we're talking about, okay, there we go. My bad, y'all. I had to get them lashes. Okay, so, but if we're talking about out of the country, like going to resorts and stuff like that, you can do that at least once a year if you plan it right. And I mean, if you got it where you can just go fly by night, you know, you can just get up and go, that's cool too. But as far as, you know, we like to save money over here. We like to plan things and, you know, get the most out of your bucks and all of that. So where is my glue? Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, shit. Hey, man, if you don't gone somewhere, you are so annoying. Why do you just be like just standing around like that? Where is my damn glue? Now that's weird. Wow, where is it? Do I need to get another one? Let me get another one, I guess. Pac-Man, you about to make me go. It's being weird. It's being weird. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm having a glue issue. What in the world? Oh, wow. I don't know where it is. What's that? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I'm kind of getting pissed off. Like, you know how like you can feel like yourself getting more and more upset? That's what's happening with me right now. That is what's happening with me right now. Alright. So I mean, I guess I could wear these pre-glue lashes, but I really don't want to. And then on top of that, I moved my other thing of lashes so I can't find it. Oh my God. Highly annoyed. Where is it? Hey, Nita. This better be some glue. All of this shit. Did my phone ring? My phone must have rang. Oh, shoot. Okay. Jesus. Don't mind me. remind me, just make sure the pilots have gotten the cobwebs and rushed off the plane to fly a plane after being grounded so long. Huh? You said I'm weird? Oh, 'cause I just had a whole temper tantrum. Well, you know how like when you like looking for something, I forgot I was on Instagram too. I was damn sure starting to have a temper tantrum. So okay, but yeah, so would y'all like to do that? Like go through like different resorts and stuff like that? Because if you don't know, like there's there's like all different types of trips where like it's all inclusive. So that means like, you know, like all of your room, your food, your a lot of the main activities, your drinks. Like you gotta read the fine print. You gotta like make sure, you know, you read everything so you're prepared for whatever. But at the same time, like we can find trips that or places that have like they include everything. So you pay pretty much like your fee for your travel, the resort itself, and then of course, you know, whatever extras and stuff like that. You just plan for everything. But for the most part, like they got them in Jamaica, Mexico, Dominican Republic. But y'all know in the Dominican Republic when all them people was coming up missing, wasn't that like last year? Not last year, but the year before, when it just seemed like all these people kept coming up missing. I love this damn. Y'all remember when nobody knew how to put on lashes, so they would go to shop just to get a pair of strips put on? I was thinking about going to get some singles done, but I don't think so because I do too much. They wouldn't last. They wouldn't be worth it for me because I do too much as far as makeup and stuff. I just do it myself. See, that's another thing. The more that you learn how to do yourself, the less you got to spend on somebody else doing it for you. Oh, I keep calling Pac-Man weird. Oh, why his ears just go up when I said his name? Cause he be doing this weird thing. I'm sorry. Is that mental abuse calling him weird? I am so sorry, Pac-Man. He's going to sleep now. He looking out the corner of his eye. But he'd do stuff like he'd just be standing there like forever. Like he got the patience of Job, okay? He just stand there. And then he'd like just nudge up against the door or whatever, like something that he knows will move. And then he'd be sitting there looking at it when it moves. And then it's just weird. I is just saying. Okay, so what y'all think about this damn beef? It's not even beef, okay? Like, I mean, obviously somebody ain't selling no wigs. They ain't selling no lashes. You know, the donations must not be flowing like they used to. You know, somebody is searching for them dollars, okay? They trying to rehash all of this old beef for new dollars. You got new people in the sector that don't really know what's going on. Hey, waiter, how you doing, boo? You got new people in the sector that's new to what's going on. So she just thinks she just gonna tell this story, and they just gonna go along with what she say, and it's gonna be happily ever after. She gonna get new donations and huh? Leave him be. He probably thinks humans are. It ain't no new beef. It's old beef. We got this dry ass documentary. We got now they over there playing recordings of Bama Girl. Somebody is now giving recordings of Bama Girl of a conversation between Bama Girl and Phi Base. I mean, what are you trying to prove yourself for? Everybody knows that Bama Girl lied and that shit, you know, about the son and I mean about the godson and all that stuff. Everybody knows that that story was fabricated, okay? Bama Girl, you know, I done been on your channel and stuff like that. I try to give you some friendly advice and shit like that. You know, I ain't really got nothing against you, but at the same time, I still stand by that was some bullshit you pulled with that young man that lost his life, okay? Um, but outside of that, 5A, you came out here, you said, if y'all knew what I knew, if y'all knew what I knew, then you would know why I forgive her. That's the conversation we want to hear, okay? We don't want to hear nothing about what you said, the bullshit. You didn't say nothing like that. Okay, so here's the thing. If y'all don't know, over on QB's channel, basically somebody gave QB a conversation that was recorded. It was 5A, Bama Girl, Q Robinson, and she said Blutify was on that call. So somebody gave QB the phone call. Okay. Was there somebody outside of those people? Yep, I'm on IG. If there's somebody outside of those people who was on the call, I don't know. There was some tension because in the 5A wanted QB to tell her who gave him the phone call. So she basically wants to know who's recording her, right? And so he said he don't reveal his sources. So she was like, well, if it was somebody in the Renegade that was recording you, I would tell you. And he was like, oh, would you? And then she was like, come on now, don't play with me. Come on now, QE. And then he was like, well, why didn't you tell me about what Tracy D said about me in the beginning? Oh, because I had just met you and I really didn't believe it like that anyway. Like it was in the back of my mind, but I really didn't believe it like that, girl. So anyway, they kind of like laughed it off, kept it moving, but no, it's some tension. Okay, QB is the last one standing over there. That's the only so-called friend that she got left, and they really don't even like each other. They did all this fake shit behind each other's back, and now the tension is building because they don't have nobody else outside to do the fake shit with. Well, QB got Lady P, but I don't. But Five Babe, you know who she got? You know, that she can do fake shit with behind the scenes. So anyway, basically, whatever the reason was for them to be sharing this phone call, I have no idea because it was nothing new. Once again, nothing new. It's all dry shit. What we want to hear, if you're going to say anything, we want to hear what was so convincing. What did Bama Girl say that was so convincing for you to come out here and say that you just knew she was telling the truth? Because we heard you ask her about his mother, you know, if that lady was her friend, and her knowing that if that's your friend, then how don't you know if his mother is alive or whatever? But there was no information that Bama Girl didn't give no new information. What she said on that phone call is pretty much what she said out here in public. So you said that if everybody knew what she told you and what you knew, then we would believe her too. Like we would understand why you believed her or why you took your or why you apologized and all this, that, and the third. But we didn't hear shit. There's nothing that she said. So what the fuck are you talking about? So that's what we want to hear. See, y'all want to do all of this backhanded, like dry ass bullshit that don't mean shit. Like that shit was dry as fuck. Like it was nothing new. So QB, that was a bust. Everybody was over there listening. You got the click and the view, but at the end of the day, nothing new was revealed. So it was a bust. Okay, that was some bullshit. So that was some bullshit. The documentary was some bullshit. The thing about it is, Five Babe, you're the one who came out here and talked about Bama Girl when you was talking about where are they now. You brought her up again. So you're coming on here saying that she should, like, telling her to shut the fuck up and stop talking about you and leave it alone, this, that, and the third, but you're over there doing videos talking about where are they now. Y'all both talking about this on site. Y'all both saying that how y'all gonna put y'all hands on each other. Five Babe now has said that she will pay for Bama Girl's plane to Orlando or to whatever the next taping is. Because she wants to see if she's gonna whoop her ass when she comes and sees her in person. So we waiting on that. When the next taping is, where they gonna be at, I don't know. But yeah, it's just a bunch of dry ass bullshit. And I think at the end of the day, it's all about a money grab. It's just all about, you know, she's dry as fuck over there. She wants to, she said now that she said she was going to give back these refunds for Vacation a year later. Bitch, like, that you're late on that too. A year later, and you're talking about what are people going to say now? Bitch, that you kept people's money for over a year. That's what we going to say. Bitch, that you collected money over a year ago for a meet and greet that you never fucking had, and you just now trying to give a refund. That's what the fuck we gonna say. What you mean? And you still haven't given the refund. You still haven't given them. You're still giving people the opportunities, asking them, do they want some fucking credit for your dry ass wigs? Bitch, no. They want their fucking money. The fuck? And then the only reason why told y'all the only reason why she's even giving all the refund is because some people who said don't give them nothing back. Keep the money. So not only has she started a business with y'all money, she's traveled with y'all money, she's shopped with y'all money, she has made y'all money back I don't know how many times over. Now all of a sudden you want to give a refund. Why? Once you didn't double their money up, tripled it up, oh now you want to give a refund. Oh, okay. You want to give a refund because you've gotten enough people to give you the money so many times over again that now you still have the money to give them back. This is Too Faced. It's my favorite. This is my favorite concealer. The Too Faced Born This Way. So, girl, that's what the fuck we gonna say. Is that you late as fuck. You late as fuck. That's what we gonna say about that. Um, so I just feel like she's looking for money. She is gotta give these refunds back. Okay. She gotta give these refunds that she promised now. So now she's looking for a dollar. She's looking for a way to recoup these funds that she's gonna have to dish out. So anyway, it's just a bunch of dry ass bullshit. I don't think that she gave no new information as far as Bama girls know. Everybody knows that Bama girl lied about a bunch of that shit. She should never brought that boy's death to YouTube and all of that. We all know that. Why are you talking about it now? Hey Topaz, how you doing, babe? Good morning. You guys, Topaz in the chat, she has a channel too. She has a channel. She talks about a lot of um she says she has a girls panel, like a ladies panel. She also talks about a lot of black issues and just different things like that, things that are going on in the world and stuff like that. So she has a channel also. If y'all want to check her out, check her channel out. So yeah, but it's just a bunch of bullshit, y'all. All this dry ass beef. And then Read the Heart is still coming on. So you got Read the Heart trying to dox Rick Reed. Rick Reed is he done dox Read the Heart. He came on here. He said that y'all. I'm not gonna repeat that. Never mind. I'm not gonna fucking with Rick. Okay. He said a lot. That's what he said. Um. So they still going at it, going back and forth. So Reed is trying to hold on to that beef because if she don't talk about them, she's not gonna get nobody over there in her chat. You welcome, babe. Um. You know, she don't talk about all that bullshit, then yeah, she's not gonna get nobody to talk to her or come check her out. So, you know, it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's just a bunch of dry ass bullshit. And that's why we do need to check out different channels and we do need to like talk about different shit and spread y'all wings and go and watch other people about different shit. Cause this beef shit over here is dry as fuck. They really holding on for dear life. Like, it's really a shame. And if you listen to everybody talk about this shit, they all saying the same motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck about this shit. It's all for a click and a view. If you don't talk about me, you ain't gonna have nobody watching you. Hey, Natalia, boo. So it's just like, you saying the same thing. Ain't nobody saying nothing new. She says she's bored. Reed says she's bored. That's why she came back on here to talk about Rick Reed. So basically now the battle is who is all black. Reed is trying to prove her blackness, and she's trying to prove that Rick Reed is not, and vice versa. Rick said that Reed looks like an old Jewish man. Oh shit, y'all! I can't. I just can't. I don't know, y'all. So what else? Bree had another long live last night. It was real cool. Lady Dimples made an appearance. She faced the music. Well, I won't say she faced the music, but people faced her. I'll say it like that. It was what it was. I don't really think that. I really don't think any accountability was taken. by Lady Dimples. I really don't think it was, but you know, my thing is if we talk about okay, so there was talks about misgendering and that sort of thing as far as Lady Dimples is concerned. And my thing is there are people who are out here who this is their life. Okay? This is their life. They are a woman, period. You're not gonna tell them no different. It's not dependent on who they arguing with. It's not dependent on how they feel that day when they wake up. It's not dependent on, what they want to wear that day. Okay? I was born a man, but I live my life as a woman. That is how you will address me. That is how you will respect me. And that is how I live my life, flat out, period. That's who I am. Okay? So you have people that is their life every day, all day, 24/7. So when you have someone that comes on that wants to be identified that way and respected in that manner, but then it switches up depending on how they feel from one day to the next, you can't say somebody is disrespecting you by misgendering you because you misgendered you. Yesterday you said you was a man. Earlier today, you said, I don't want to argue with you. I want to argue with him because I'm the him. So I feel like when we're dealing with the public, especially, we're having these conversations out in the public. We are presenting ourselves to the public. And there are still a lot of people in the world who are trying to be respectful and are trying to, by understanding and by not misgendering and by, respecting how people want to be identified and doing that as such, you have to be clear with who you are before you come out to the world and tell us who you are. Because we're trying to respect you, yet you're not respecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then so you can't say, oh, don't call me that or don't do this. Well, you called yourself that yesterday. So what makes it so different now? Now is I'm disrespecting you and I'm being mean. You know what I'm saying? So that was my one thing with Lady Dimples, and because I just feel like there are people out here that may catch this disrespect or be identified in a way because people are confused because people don't understand. People are still trying to understand and trying to be respectful and trying to treat people how they want to be treated. But if you don't treat yourself that way, you can't expect us to treat yourself that way. And then other people can kind of can catch that because, they might have an interaction with another transgender woman and make the mistake of saying the wrong thing and stuff like that, but it's because they had the interaction with you. So I don't know. I just feel like be clear with who you are within yourself before you come out and tell us who you are and how you want to be respected and identified. So hey, Michi, I'm gonna call you what you look like. I'm not calling no Nestle Crunch neck, no Nestle Crunch next nigga. I can't even get it out. I can't get it out. Stop. Next nigga, or I'm sorry, no smoke. It's cool. It's okay. But that is what I mean by, yeah, you have to be clear on who you are before you come out and tell me who you are. Because, and I get it. Yeah, I'm going to call you what you look like. So you're a woman all day, every day. And if you're not, that's okay. But don't expect me to call you that every day, all day, if you're not calling yourself that every day, all day, or looking like that. I just don't know. Hey, Shay, I couldn't even get it out. Sorry, y'all. This is why I call everyone humans. Hey, you can't, Natalia, you feel me, babe? Hey, Spicy. That happens when people don't know the full treatment they are asking for. Yeah. See, that's a good statement right there. Yes, absolutely. Because you got to be ready for it on all ends. On all ends. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put on am I gonna put on some liner? I think I'm gonna put on some liner. I should. You gotta love yourself. Yeah, respect is respect. That's yes it is. Yes it is. Um and yeah, and you gotta respect yourself and you have to love yourself, and I told Lady Dimples what I just said and she received it, but her comeback was comparing herself to other people. And that's where I feel like, hun, we're talking about you. We're talking about you, not other people. How these other people live their life and how they present themselves and portray themselves and who they are, that has nothing to do with who you are. We're talking about you, and I'm going to respect you and, the way that you present, I'm going to respect you the way that you present yourself. I respect people all around just off jump, but I'm just saying, like, you can't say that somebody is disrespecting you when you in turn disrespected yourself. That's just what I feel. I demand respect. I don't deal with fools. Absolutely, Natalia. And see that, and thank you. See, and that's what I mean, because her response to me was about like who she's around or the environment that she's in. And it's like, girl, you are you all day long. So fuck everybody else. Yeah, you gotta demand that all across the board. All the way across the board. You can't even trust the studs pronouns like that because they be sneak dicking. I've been approached. Official. Oh my goodness. And yes, yes. And that is true. And then they'll be upset. They'll be upset at somebody so called disrespecting them in a way, but it's like, yeah, you sneaking behind. You really want this for real. Which is weird because it's like you a woman. So if that's what you want, it's supposed to be what's accepted and what's normal. So why, I don't know. I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, people need to be sure of themselves before you present yourself to me, because how you present yourself to me, that's how I am going to receive you. And that's just it. And like Natalia said, respect is respect. I feel like everybody deserves respect across the board until you prove that you don't, that you no longer deserve it. Once you prove that you are not worth that respect or you do not deserve that respect, and that's because either you are disrespecting yourself or me or others who did nothing to you, then yeah. I said, but did you hear about Tracy Ellis Ross joins Alta as a diversity and inclusion advisor? No, that's awesome. That's awesome. They've been selling her products. Yes, Veronica, you gotta love yourself. That's that's number one. Hey, Trina Boo. Um, but that's awesome. So we just not gonna talk about the halftime show. I didn't watch the halftime show. What happened? I've seen some screenshots of the weekend and whatever the fuck he did. So he really did get a nose job. See, and that's where, we say, oh, do what you want, do what makes you happy. But see, I got a problem. Don't do everything that you think you want to do to yourself. Because I don't know why he did that to himself. Like, is that a joke? Did he mean to do that to himself? Like, was that the look he was going for? It's bad enough dealing with life. So for me to go out in the world and have to fight society, no, mama, as long as the people in my life respect me, I don't care about the people that don't. And you know what, Natalia? And that's life, period. And that's even like when I was talking about relationships earlier, like talking about, fighting with each other or dealing with something that you're not happy with. So like we already we already have to deal with life and go out in the world and fight and make shit happen and all of that. So if I gotta come home and fight somebody, shit, I don't want to deal with it. I'm good. I'm not being with somebody I gotta come home and fight with all the damn time and argue with and don't trust and oh okay, shit. That's my cousin calling. But yeah, so and that especially in real life, I mean just in your regular everyday life, having people around you that don't respect you or dealing with people that don't like you, don't respect you, like fuck that. I am not. No, you know. Some people they don't even deserve to know you at all. They don't deserve to be around you. That's how I feel about that. Hey y'all, I think I'm about done. We are done, y'all. Yep, that's it. We are done. This is the face. This hair underneath, like, I'm gonna blow dry out my hair. Hey, Mo. I watch you on Bree's channel, and you are always the voice of reason. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, babe. Hey, why is everybody calling me? Everybody calling. I don't know what's going on. I think it was prosthetic. Well, thank y'all for chilling with me. Let me get up out of here. Let me get to work. Wait a minute. Hold on real quick. Y'all. Okay, y'all, this is it. I think I'm gonna wear a headband, so I'm not gonna do any like baby hairs or anything like that. I don't know. I'll see. But anyway, you too, Mo. Hey, Dolly Boo. You said what you missed? A bunch of talk. A bunch of talk. How long does it normally take for a woman to it always takes me way longer because I be sitting here chilling, talking, and you know what I'm saying? It always takes me way, way long, but it shouldn't take that. Right, Sabrina. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Tuesday. Make something happen. Make some dollars, okay? Make somebody smile, including yourself, especially yourself. I love y'all, and I will definitely see y'all later. Remember to inbox me and let me know if some shit going on in the streets, okay? Love you, Dolly. Oh, Dolly, I'm gonna be in Atlanta in July also, so I'm still coming next month, but I got a family reunion in July. It's the end of July, the 24th through the 26th. I'll be there. So anyway, I was telling them about that too. But all right, I love y'all. Veronica, love you, boo. Thank you, official, for stopping by. Topaz, make sure y'all check out everybody's channel. As matter of fact, if you have a channel, please put a one in the chat. I'm sorry it's at the end, but please put a one in the chat if you have a channel. Don't forget that Brittany is doing meal plans for $20. March 1st, we are going to be on our 90-day challenge, okay, with for no sugar and no what? No sugar and no something else. But Brittany is doing meal plans for $20. Um, you one of my family? Yes, Dolly has been uploading content as well. Um, who else is in the chat? Do we got content creators in the chat today? Sensibility, Black Swan, love you, boo. Natalia, I love you, boo. Thank you so much. Everybody that was here, Spicy Red. Shay has a channel. Shay uploads content. Hey, Michi, boo, love you. Monita, niece. Hazel has a channel. Please don't forget to check out Hazel. She has been uploading new content. Okay, so sister, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, y'all, everybody, anybody that I missed, I love you. I appreciate you. And I thank y'all. And I will see y'all later. Bye bye.